I think I'm live. I think so. I think it's working. I don't know. I'm not a computer guy. I'm checking things. I'm trying to figure it out. Give me a second. Hopefully this is working. My phone said it was. My YouTube's telling me it's not. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. But oh wait, connect chat. Okay, maybe. Hold on. Let's do this. Let's do this. Bear with me. Wait. Hold on. We're figuring this out together. Okay, hold on. I got an idea. My channel. Okay, says I'm live. That's muted. Okay. Let's enter something in the chat, shall we? Hello, good sir. And that should show up. Okay, yeah, we're good. I think we're good. Let me get rid of this. I don't want to see myself, but I'm already looking at myself. Anyways, how's things going? How's everybody doing? What's happening? Salutations, all that good stuff. You know, hope everybody's doing well. Hope everybody's doing well, basically. Hope you're doing good. Hope work doesn't suck too bad. I hope you're having a good time. Hope you're enjoying the weather wherever you are because it's been crazy where I'm at. I know it's been crazy for a few people, especially if you're here in the upper north or east region. Weather hasn't exactly been ideal. Okay. Can we say that? Can we say that? Hasn't been ideal for most people. But it's been kind of weird up here. Hold on. I'm doing creative things here on the other screen. Living the proverbial dream. That's what I'm talking about, man. Hey, how was the weather where you at? How much snow did you get, buddy? I know it was a little crazy up that way. I know it was a little crazy down here. I hate to keep one track in it like, hey, how was the weather? But honestly, it's kind of crazy. Let's see here. Okay, there's my okay, there we go. Okay, we're good. We're good. We're set up. We're streaming. But yeah, we had I don't even know what days it was because everything kind of just has been molded into like a blur. Okay. Last week they were like, it's gonna. How did it start? Was it snow? I think it started as rain. Maybe it was rain, and then down south, like middle of Illinois, H Town, my guy. Down south, middle of Illinois, there was a tornado. I think wrecked a bunch of shit. So last week work was crazy for me. I'm not good at math. Okay, let's put that out there right now. But I worked Sunday to Tuesday, not 3 days, but like what's that, 9 days? Like a week and a couple days, right? Stay with me. 16 hours a day for over a week, and I was exhausted. It was brutal. It was a long one. It was a long week, let me tell you. Luckily, it wasn't that bad during the last few random snows, but winter off, yeah, like I'm not a fan of winter. Like, don't get me wrong, I deal with it, right? I live in it. It is what it is. But like this surprise weather shit that we get, like it was 70 degrees like last Friday, 2 Fridays ago. And then come Monday or Tuesday, it's like 30 and raining and snowing. I'm like, what the hell's going on? What are we doing here? Where are we at? So yeah, work was brutal. It was long days, long hours, not a lot of sleep. Uh Tried getting on schedule. Had to go get my CDL license renewed. And I went in there after work one day. Like after, a 16-hour stint, no sleep, I was like, I'm just gonna go straight into the DMV, right? And they told me on the phone, oh, you gotta go in, you gotta get a hearing test, and you have to take a written test. I'm like, I got this. I hear you. All right, I got it. I go in there and they're like, oh, you have to do a hearing test. You have to do a basic driving test. You have to do a basic driving CDL test. You have to do your motorcycle test. You have to do your air brakes test. You have to do a combination trailer test. And I was like, okay, let's try it. And I failed that test twice. And you only get three tries. So after the second one failing it, I was like, I'm going home. I'm going to bed. I got to be to work in 6 hours. I'm not doing this. And so I went back the other day and I passed, luckily. Otherwise, I don't know what I would have done. It would have been terrible. I would have had to explain that one to work. Like, hey, I don't have a CDL anymore. I don't know what you want me to do. Want me to ride my bike to work? You guys don't mind if I throw in a little lip pillow right now. But hell of a week. It's been a hell of a week. But took the day off today, trying to, get a little me time, right? Cleaned out the garage, got some stuff ready to go to the range tomorrow. Got some ideas, some things I'm planning on doing. Yeah, spring was a nice week. It's like spring and fall. I feel like we don't get fall anymore. I feel like you go from summer to like 2 or 3 weeks of good hoodie weather, fall weather, and then it's winter. Fucking global warming. Matt, my guy, what's going on? How you doing, buddy? Glad to see you in here. But yeah, that's enough about me bitching about my ridiculous work week. It just sucked. I don't know how else to say it. It was terrible. But yeah, plan on going to the range tomorrow. I am on a hot streak, ladies and gentlemen. I am on a hot streak when it comes to the this fantastic place right here. If you guys don't know about DLD VIP, all right, let me tell you a little something. Let me bring up the news. Okay, let me tell you a little something. This boy right here, me. I am shooting mitten this year. Side note, signups haven't happened yet, have they? Is it next week? Or I don't know. It's not happened yet, right? I don't think it's happened yet. Prepping to move, same state. You're not jumping state, are you? You gotta stay where you're at, buddy. But I don't even know what the hell I was talking about. Oh, since January 1st, your boy has won the Glock 19 Gen 6. I pulled in a CZ P10 compact with a compensator cut into it. I just won a Springfield Echelon with the compensator, like the range pack that comes with the Viridian green dot and like 4 mags. Won that last week. Woke up this morning, won a Smith & Wesson 2.0 all metal frame range bag with extra mags and everything. So 4 new pistols in the last 3 months. Your boy's on fire. Your boy's on fire at the DLD VIP. And if you guys don't know about that, I suggest check it out. We're gonna have him on, the owner of DLD, on not next week, couple weeks. He's gonna be the next guest on the podcast. Paul's not with me right now. He's at a movie. He's in an adult theater right now. I don't know what he's watching, but didn't ask. Moving to San Antonio, huh? Sheesh, that's a move, boy. It's hot down there. My sister lives down there. Fair warning. It gets hot. All right. It gets hot. Drink your water. They're not raffles. They are webinars, good sir. Raffles wouldn't be a good way to put it. They are webinars. You buy a seat to watch a webinar where they just do a world famous review on whatever you bought a seat to watch. And at the end of it all, they gift one lucky viewer that prize. So it's worth it. It's worth it. My guy. So yeah, up 4 pistols this year on DLD. So like I said, we're gonna have him on here as a guest a couple weeks. I think beginning of April we have him scheduled in here. It's gonna be good. So pretty Memorial Day at noon. That's the sign up, Memorial Day at noon. I think I got it saved on my phone. I'm definitely gonna be there. I will be there. Yeah, Tommy still can't count. We knew that. Yes, Facebook then, right? Facebook. What? No? Yeah. What? I'm lost on that one. But dude, you're worth it. You know, when you got a friend like Tommy, forget about it. Tommy, I pulled in a Glock 19 Gen 6. I pulled in the CZ. I got the Springfield Echelon last week, and today I won a Smith & Wesson M&P, like all metal. It's amazing. It's amazing. Your boy's on a streak. Your boy is on a streak. I am like the Thanos of the entry level compact pistols right now. I'm gonna get one of them Ruger RXMs too, because everybody's bragging about those. I'm gonna pull one of those down, and then I will have the infinity gauntlet of, entry level pistols. It's gonna be great. Make a sweet video on that. Anybody have experience with them Rugers? I've been hearing good things about them. I don't own one yet. All right, that's what we're gonna say. I don't own one yet. You know what I'm saying? But we're getting there. We're getting there. Yeah, I'm back, dude. It's fucking. I ain't been on a streak like this in a while, and I can't. I can't brag enough about how much I love DLD. Like, don't ask me a number, okay? I can't tell you like how many items I own, okay? Because I don't know. I honestly don't. But I can tell you about 80% of them are all from W's on DLD. So I'm not sponsored in any way. They don't give me kickbacks. Believe me, I buy a lot of tickets. All right. Your boy buys a lot of tickets, a lot of seats. All right. I buy a lot of seats. But sometimes you get on a streak. You just get on a streak and you don't get away from the table when you're hot. You keep going. You keep pushing it. You don't get off the table when you're hot. So I'm pretty excited about that. Pretty excited of all these new hand cannons I'm been winning. Not really cannons, but they do have some hand cannons in there. Every now and then they got some pretty sweet Desert Eagles up there that are all Cerakoted, all crazy colors. They got this one, I call it the Peacemaker, right? It's like this blue color with like gold accents all over it. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. But yeah, gearing up. Actually, I'm not gearing up. I'm gonna have a brutal competition in a week. There's this one local to me. It's like I don't even know what the hell they call it, but it's like it's basically them trying to do a brutality match. All right, it's like lifting heavy sandbags, running around, shooting. It's next Sunday. You got to run a mile in 12 minutes. I haven't ran a 12th of a mile in a year, and I was supposed to be like gearing up, getting ready, getting my steps in, getting some running in. But last week at work was brutal. I fell hard off my diet. I've been trying to eat right, trying to, slim myself down, if you will, right? But was eating pizza, was eating tacos, eating gas station beef jerkies, whatever I could get when I could get it because I was hungry being at work all day. And I'm feeling it right now. I'm feeling like I ate like a piece of shit last week because I did. A complete piece of shit. If you know what I'm talking about. Some of you guys probably know what I'm talking about when you eat like shit. You notice it. You go from eating just like ground beef and eggs and rice and like some vegetables and chicken for like 2-3 weeks, and then you just throw it all away for like a couple Italian beef pizzas. Yeah, I said Italian beef pizza. It was delicious. I know it wasn't good for me, but it was delicious. So I got to get back in the game. Like starting tomorrow, I'm gonna have to like seriously take my fat ass around the block a couple times and do some laps because I'm gonna take all 12 of those minutes to run this mile down to the last second. It's gonna suck, and I know that, but it is what it is. My guy Jeff's gonna be out there with me. Goofy Brandon's going to be out there. A couple other guys are going to be out there. I know Paul and Big John are running to some other event in Minnesota, I think. I was supposed to go to that one, but I canceled that to do this local one because you don't have to take that many vacation days to do a local shoot in a day, right? And so I got that. We got KCON coming up. Actually, we're supposed to talk to Matt soon and have him on the podcast before the last KCON. I think actually he's going to be the week before KCON is when we're going to have him on. And then what else? Mitten State, Gunfighter Gauntlet. Trying to do a local pistol match for my local range. Me and Paul are trying to set that up. Going to try to do 5 blind stages. So I'm pretty pumped about that. I think that'll be interesting. Just like no walkthroughs. You don't get to see shit. We're going to like tarp off every stage so you don't get to see anything and just say, all right, you walk past this little entrance here and then it's go time. There's no walkthroughs. I think we're going to tell them how many targets there are and that's it. Like once you go past the curtain, I'm going to be like Oz, like pay no attention to that man behind the curtain. But yeah, once you walk past this curtain, it's this many paper, this many steel targets, go. So I'm pretty excited. Hopefully we can make that happen because it sounds cool. So hopefully we can really make that happen. Other than that, I don't know. What's everybody else got going on? I see Matt's making a big move. Tommy already made a big move. Yeah, just got jerseys made for this season of shooting, if you will. Got some new hats in the work, bringing back the old Sesame Street logo. Um, bringing putting the Thrasher logo on a hat, Thrasher Kalashnikov logo on a hat. Um, I think I don't know. Shirts are expensive. I'm trying to figure out which one to make. I just had some recently come out. I'm trying to think of some new stuff. Is it time for questions? Drop the questions, dude. Whatever you got, buddy. What do you guys got? What do you got for me? I'm just rambling at this point. My child of divorce. I need the attention. You know what I'm saying? Please. What do you got? I'm all ears. Two of them, two big ones. Anybody have any experience with these pistols, the Echelon? Yeah, Mela wants to know when the Mountain Dew shirt's coming out. That's all she always wants the Mountain Dew shirt to come out. I don't know how to design it. That's the only thing I'm having trouble with on that shirt. I love the logo. I just don't know how to design it on a shirt. I don't know whether to put that logo on the front, on the back, what to do. I don't know. I'm thinking the next thing I'm gonna do is that the Kalashnikov King card. I think I'm gonna put that logo on the back of a white shirt and then just have something small on the chest. I think I'm gonna move with that. When do the 14.5 M23s drop? Soon. I don't know. That's not a question you ask me. I only work there. I don't work there. If that makes any sense. Soon. I would imagine. I'm sure Mark's working on it. The Echelon is one of the best newer pistols out there. Well, good to hear. I only held it in my hand briefly the other day while I filled out my paperwork because I am never an instant on my background check. I'm always like a 3-day guy. So if you guys are one of those, you fill it out and then they type it in the computer and they're like, okay, you're good to go. Congratulations. I've never been one of them people. For the match, I'm digging my steel frame Canik. I love a Canik. I've got a Canik. When I won that a while ago from DLD, I was actually pretty amazed with it. And I was like, for a not expensive pistol, it works fairly well. So I'll probably be throwing that in the accoutrement of like when I make a video of all these entry level pistols. Like I said, I got the Smith & Wesson, the CZ, the Springfield. I'm gonna get that Ruger RXM, and then what am I missing? The Glock Gen 6, which is it's a Glock. I mean, the Glock they don't really stray away from anything. They're always kind of the same. But I'm really loving the CZ right now. Really loving the CZ. Yeah, see right there. The P10. Dude, I'm telling you, with the comp on the front of it, the little hole cut in the top. Sheesh. That's a nice shooter. It's a nice shooter. That's why I'm really curious about this Echelon, because it's also got the little comp cut in the front. So I'm pretty excited to get that too. But I'm really pumped about this all steel Smith & Wesson, because I shot like the Shield years ago when it had the real shitty like hook trigger where it was like, the bottom piece. I can't really, you know what I'm talking about, before they went to the new trigger with the blade on it. And that wasn't bad, but the trigger was garbage. But I hear these new 2.0s are pretty decent triggers. So like I said, I'm sure I'm going to make a video with all 5 of these pistols laid out and give you my honest thoughts on them, because honestly, humble brag here. All right, humble brag. Your boy's been winning these guns so fast, I don't have time to shoot them all. You know what I'm saying? I can't keep up with my wins, dude. I'm suffering from success right now. Just picked up a MKE AP5SD. Looks badass. Hopefully it shoots good. Well, I'm rooting for you, Big Zach. I'm hoping it shoots fantastic as well. But yeah, I don't know. I'm really pushing it. I'm doing what I tell everybody not to do. I really liked the way that CZ shot. I really liked it. I went and got a holster for it and some like a mag well and some base plates. I'm gonna try and get some serious time in it before KCON, and I might put the Walther to the side and use that at KCON because I think I'm gonna send that Walther off and get that all cut up real nice and get a nice Cerakote job on it. I want to go with like the OD green battle worn finish on it. I really like that. I don't know why. I think it looks really good. Also looking at a pickup truck, trading mine in because the warranty's about up, and I do love me a good warranty on a truck. Otherwise, you're spending too much money on repairs. But Ford's got this. I think they call it a marsh gray. It's kind of it almost looks like a an FDE color, like a shade of FDE. Because everybody knows there's like 8 different shades of FDE, but might do a trade in. Might do a trade in and get myself a nice little FDE colored pickup. Don't know yet. Don't hold me to it. Still trying to figure it out because pickup truck prices are ridiculous right now. Ridiculous. And the interest rate is ridiculous on trucks. And like, I'm gonna have to pay like, I think the one I was looking at was like 45, 50. No, it was 50. And I'm like, good God, 50? And my truck's not that new, but I know when I bought it, I think I paid like 31, 32 for it. And I'm like, good God, now they're going for 50? Like, what are we doing here? What the hell happened to this place? So I don't like thinking about it because it's a lot of money. Might sell the Scar. I was honestly debating on selling my Scar just to get a nice little chunk of money. But I know I'll never buy one. So that's what, like the P90 and the Scar. Like I might, I always think about selling those just to get a nice chunk of money. But then I'm like, you're never gonna like, oh, you know what? I need another Scar 20. Let me buy that. That's never gonna happen. Well, I wouldn't say money bags. I'm doing well. I'm doing well. Doing an entire week of Warrior Poet Society classes. Ooh, pistol 1 and 2, rifle 1 to 3. I've been wanting to take some fancy classes. Oh yeah, you know what? No, good call, Tommy. I'll never buy a Scar, and now they're like, it's like a gun that used to be. So I'm gonna hold on to that one. Let that, rack up in value. Never sell. Good point. Good point. You're right. What am I thinking? Thank you guys for showing me the light. Any comments, questions, concerns? Like I said, Paul's not here. He's watching a movie. This was kind of a last minute thing. I was supposed to have Neil on last week and I got stuck at work, so I had to cancel on Neil. Paul's got a lot of stuff going on this weekend. He's going to be gone next weekend, so I just wanted to kind of, have something to talk about with you guys, something to put up on the Spotify to keep people interested. So if you guys have any sweet questions, even if they're stupid ones, like, whatever, bring them because we need some strong talking points here, guys. We need some strong talking points here. I'll only pop off some FUD stuff. FUD stuff. You know what? And that's I don't own any wheel guns. And I think I'm scared to like get into like buying one. Because like what if I like it? What if I like it? Then I'm gonna want to buy another one. That's just I don't need those problems. I don't need those problems. But I think it'd be cool to have just like a snub nose at least. But then if I get a snub nose, I want like a python, like a Rick Grimes Walking Dead python, It's just one of the things I don't need those problems. I really don't need those problems. But other than that, man, everything's somewhat been going decent besides like the working like crazy lately. Trying to get some more designs going, trying to get some stuff made. Like I said, I got some jerseys finally officially made. Those are in process of being made right now. Got some team hats being made. Trying to come up with designs. Like I said, I know for sure I'm doing the Sesame Street hat. I know for sure I'm doing the Kalashnikov Thrasher logo hat. As far as shirts, it's a pain in the ass trying to design a shirt that I know, like, I don't know. It's different what I like and what other people might like. You know what I'm saying? It's like, oh, that's cool, but everybody else is like, it's all right. I don't know. Like I had people hounded me for the Raiders logo one, the little shield with the AKs. Somebody was like, make shirts of those, and I'm like, maybe. I don't know. It might. It's like that'd be a cheaper design just because it's one color, but who knows? You'll have 3 different magnums and the levers to match it. Yeah, see, that's all I need. And see, then I'll be getting into the lever actions, which I've shot a few. I don't own any. Do I? No, I don't. But that's like something else I don't want to get into. You know what I'm saying? All right, here we go. Question: what's the best sub gun? I own a few 9mm pistol slash rifles, and they are so fun to shoot. KP9, hands down, KP9. But like, I don't know if you can even like really say that because you can't get one. I mean, you can, but I don't know. Shirts are fucking expensive. You're damn right they are. Like just the cost of me making like, I think when I make shirts, I make them in batches of 20, and it's ungodly expensive. I mean, it's not bad if you do like one color, you do like simple shirts. But like you start like my fucking Brotherhood of Target Pasters, that's like so many colors. And that shirt cost me so much money to have those made. But I was like, I love that design. I think it's cool. And people who shoot competition, you gotta paste. Everyone needs one. Great jogging piece. And when you want to act like Joe Pesci. Yeah, hell yeah. And it's also a good one, like if you don't want to leave anything behind. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? That's take your shells home with you. That's what 22s are a lot of fun. And you know what? I own a few 22s and I haven't shot them in I don't know how many years. Got a shoebox of ammo still, which doesn't sound like a lot, but when you're talking about 22, it's enough to last you a while. But like I've been honestly thinking about just going out and just doing some little 22 planking and having fun because I haven't shot that thing in so long. So long. I got hats and quoted shirts and looked at him like he slapped me. Yeah, dude. Um, hats aren't as bad as shirts. Shirts are ridiculous. Hats, I feel like I might just stick like with more of a hat game. Hats are easier to sell, in my opinion, than shirts. A lot of people like wearing hats. Maybe that's just me. I feel like I move a lot more hats. Like I'm sold out of hats right now. Hats go fast. Shirts, like you'll have a spike in my shirt sales, and then they just kind of do this. But I feel like shirts are the way to go. I bought an AKV, and that is ma'am. Badass. Tommy's got an AKV, and we both proved that the KP9 is superior because I won in a shootout. But no, AKVs are cool. What do I have for? I got the KP9, and I've got a Scorpion. It's got like 3 names. It's like a Scorpion Evo 3 something. It's like I don't know. It's not like the small one. It's like rifle sized. It's not bad. But yeah, 9mm sub guns are definitely fun. You get into like little PCC matches. It's always a good time because 9mm is not ridiculously expensive, and they're fun. They're just fun. I'm thinking about building a little AR-9 right now. Thinking about doing that, but I'm like, okay, if you guys right now, let's hash this out between the 4, 5, 6 of us, however many are here. You're building an AR-9. What barrel length do you go with? Do you go like stupid short? Do you go like mid range? I mean, like I don't want to go. I think like a full 16 is ridiculous. I'm thinking like 10, 10 and a half is what I'm somewhat debating on. So you get a little bit of length, but it's not like a nubby barrel. I don't know. What are you guys thinking? Who's a KP9's trash? Block that son of a bitch right now. Oh, I know who that is, you son of a bitch. But yeah. So if you were to do a little AR-9 barrel length, hit me. What are we talking? Like whatever, I don't know. Like I said, I think 10 and a half is like maybe the sweet spot. Cause like I was looking and I don't know what is let's see here. Let's do some Googling. Yeah, KP9 is a 9.25-inch barrel, so that ain't bad. I think 10.5 wouldn't be a bad idea. I think that'd be fairly reasonable. You know what I'm saying? But like a 14, a 16, that to me is just like it's a little much, you know? Like if you're gonna make like a little sub 9 millimeter gun, you want to be able to whip around corners and get crazy with it. You know, you want to be able to move, be light on your feet. So I'm thinking we're going 10.5 here. Anybody else got any experience with uh AR9s? Anybody got one of those? Little Glock mag fed little fun gun. Maybe put one of them fancy triggers in there. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. Oh, my beard just kind of grazed the microphone there. Uh, got a new weird haircut. You can't tell because I got a hat on, but I'm gonna leave that to myself. Didn't just go with the traditional dad haircut. Did a little something crazy. When it grows out a little bit longer, I'll show it off. I'm planning on looking like Stitches back in the kilos in my bag era. If anybody knows what that's all about. Bum, 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 bum. I guess M23. I beat the M23 with the AKV out to 100 yards. Very impressed. Mm, New Frontier. Dude, don't come in here getting weird and saying stupid shit. I know how you are. All right. I know what to expect from you like this when I'm asking barrel lengths. This was your reply. 2 inches. What are we doing, bro? You can't even get a good twist going on that. Come on. Dad hair. Zach, you don't know about dad hair. You look like you ain't had a haircut since the Bush administration. Not that that's a bad thing, bro. It looks good on you. It looks good on you. I know I can't pull that shit off. I don't have the patience to grow long hair. I used to have, I mean, there was a time, all right? There was a time back in my high school days, back when I was representing with the Insane Clown Posse and doing all types of stupid shit, right? I had the long hair. I had afros. I had the cornrows. I had dreadlocks. I had it all. I did all types of dumb shit to my hair. But now I got to treat it nice because I don't know how much longer it's going to be there. You know what I'm saying? And I don't want to be one of those guys who's holding on to it with like a stupid haircut, you know? So like I know I got limited time left. Like, our boy Clay committed, shaved it. That takes balls. All right, that takes balls. And hats off. I'm not taking my hat off, but hats off to him for having the gall to do that. Cuz I know it ain't going to be easy for me. It ain't going to be easy for me. Tommy had hair down to the collarbone. I'd love to see that. I think the longest my hair was, it was like shoulder length at one point in time. And that was back when it was, I'd come into school with like half of it braided because the old lady at the time would like do half of it and get like tired, her hands hurt. And I'd be like, no, just leave it. Just leave this side done. Looking like a bad Snoop Dogg video or something. It's laziness. You just don't do shit with it. Yeah, but see, there's like a threshold, right? To like being lazy with your hair. Like you can be lazy to like an extent, but once it gets like so long, you're like, I gotta do something with this. Because then like if you hold off at that point for a few more months, then it's long. But there's that like that middle ground of long hair or just shitty looking hair. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how long I can tolerate it. Because right now it's only like this long on top. It's getting there. So we'll see how long I can do it. I don't know. I really don't have the patience anymore for long hair. It drives me nuts. I used to do the shaved head thing, let it grow, and never cut it. Like a boss. Zach, your hair is long, dude. I mean, granted, I haven't seen you in person in close to a year because we're like KCON buddies, but that shit's long. I just keep the old school comb over, enjoy it while you have it. Dude, that's what I'm saying. And that's like, I went to get my hair cut today, and like the old lady was like, quit with the dad hair. You know, like you look like a dad with your haircut. Because I would just be like, shave the sides, a little more than finger length on top. And it's like dad hair, like Give me the haircut that says I work 60 hours a week. My kids hate me. I got bills to pay, and I just sit home and I'm depressed most of the time off. And then they're like, "We got you. We know exactly what you want." I got to bounce. Hit you for the link to the DLD, dude. Just DLDVIP.com, baby. Hit up the webinars. Like I said, couple weeks I'll have Dan, the owner, on. We'll chat all about it. But yeah, thanks for coming by, buddy. I appreciate you. Yeah, you got crazy long hair. It's crazy. I think from when I seen you when they did the shit at Big Piney and then they moved to the lead farm, like you look like not Snarf. Snarf was the bitch ass dude and Thunder Lionel. Like you just remind me of a Thundercat with your long, luscious red hair. You know, in a non-weird way, I'm complimenting your hair. Like you must go through a lot of conditioner weekly, I'm sure. And it don't look like just white rain. You look like you use good product in there. Was that Aussie? You use Aussie in that? I don't even know if Aussie's a good thing. But Craig, I'll send it to you. I don't know if you're still here. Give me a minute. But yeah, I don't know. Like, is anybody else changing things up for KCON? I mean, most of us in the room here. Matt, are you doing KCON this year? I know you said you're moving soon, dude. So you're not making the trip back up, or are you making the trip back up? What's going on? Yeah. You change your name from AK Viking to Lionel. And now every time I see you and I walk by you at KCON, I'm gonna be like, Thundercats, ho! And you're gonna just Lionel's cooler than Snarf, dude. At least I'm not calling you Snarf. Nobody wants to be Snarf. You know? Snarf is the dude who you make fun of. Back to the AR9. What? 2.5-inch barrel now? Is that what you're coming up with now? 2.5-inch barrel? Going back to the Ace. Tried and true, man. You can't go wrong with it. Can't go wrong with it. I am M23 in it, and if I'm not using the M23, KR103, baby. Golden, solid. Like I'm not flip-flopping and doing a different gun every competition anymore. I'm stuck on those. I haven't cut his hair in like 6 or 7 years. It shows. It shows. I didn't get a ticket in time. Wait, where'd that go? It's right in the middle of K-Bash and the whole move and getting mini ranch. Ooh, mini ranch. So are you telling me I have a place to stay when I go to Texas now? Thank you. Thank you for the invitation. Get a new frontier. What is this? This is the second time you've brought this up. I have a feeling this isn't something good. Let's hit the Google. All right, hold on. I'm looking it up now. What's wrong with these things? Because I know if you're saying it, it's got to be something. Because you're not. Well, what is this? That looks weird. I can't tell if you're being honest. There will be quarters in the new shop. Oh man, see, I'm waiting on hitting the lottery, and when I do, believe me, everybody in here is gonna know. All right, you're gonna know. I'm gonna have the Midwest fucking stables or the Midwest hideout, getaway, ranch, something. It's gonna be something amazing. And there's gonna be places like like you go to Home Depot, and they got those like them sheds, them pre-built sheds. I'm gonna buy a ton of those all over the property. Single bed, air conditioner, mini fridge, little guest quarters, if you will. It's gonna be a good time. What's this? H-Town. All right, here we go. Let me take a breath and get a drink of water before I read this one. The best barrel length for 9mm depends on the platform. 4 to 5 inches is optimal for handguns to maximize velocity and handling, while 8 to 10 is widely considered the sweet spot for 9mm PCCs. Thank you for the reply. Did you get that off Google? Did you just rip that off of Google? That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking 10.5. I think that's what I'm going for. I'm saving for their 10. All right, let me see here. Because now you got me curious about this. Ba, 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 ba. I have to find this somewhere. Let's go to Pistols here. New Frontier is a spin-off of Yellowstone, the TV show. Let's see, uppers. I do need. Oh, okay. Here we go. 8-inch, 10.5. I think I actually looked at this. Oh, there's a 10. I hate quad rails. I do not like quad rails. Like, I don't know. To me, they're just a pain in the ass. I don't like touching them. There's an 11. I don't want an 11 though. I'm very specific. 10.5. I don't really want an 8. I don't think an 8. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing yet. I'm so indecisive. And it's a gift and a curse. I can't ever make up my mind with what the hell I want to do. I don't want a handle on it though. I'm not doing all that. Oh, that's a DPMS. No. Why are all these DPMSs? Is this what's this New Frontier Armory? What I'm gonna have to look into this. I can't take shows. Quads used to be the only game in town. We've come a long way. Yeah, I agree with you 100%. They're good for cheese grating. A quad rail in your hand, like if you don't have a glove on it, it's just brutal. I mean, I'm a man who works with his hands. All right, I work construction. I can handle it, but like, if I have the option, I'm not doing it. If somebody gifted me one, like, hey, here's a quad rail upper. Oh, okay, cool, thank you. I will wrap the shit out of that thing in tape. I will buy something to cover some of them rails up. But I'd rather take a key mod, than something quad railed. That's just wild to me. I don't know, but that's something in the works, right? 11.5 is the perfect size. Not too big, not too small. Your wife sounds like a happy woman, Zach. Your wife sounds like a happy woman. 11.5. This guy's bragging over here, ladies and gentlemen. This guy's bragging. Sheesh. 11.5. You dog. You dog. Man, so Zach's not going to be at KCON. That's brutal. Yeah, I'm excited. I mean, the KCON thing is bittersweet. Like, I hope something happens. I hope somebody pulls the reins, and keeps this thing going. Because like me and Paul discussed it a couple podcasts ago. That's like something that like you never really thought wasn't going to be around anymore. You just always kind of thought it was. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not something like you were like, oh man, this might be the last one. KCON and Thunder, I'm switching to Pioneer. That a boy. Dude, I'm saying Lionel's over here bragging. Wait, Zach isn't. Zach isn't what? Packing? Oh, for guns. Okay. I knew that's what you were talking about. Little wink, wink, right? This guy's over here bragging about what he was born with. Some of us just, we work with what we got. Walking around with a CCW. And this dude's over here full length. You know what I'm saying? Zach isn't, or Matt. Matt's not going. Matt's not going to be at KCON. And you will be missed, sir. Matt was my first buddy I ever had at a KCON years ago. How many? What was that? 4 or 5 years ago? I think it was the last one at Big Piney was the first one I went to. So was that 4? 4 of them ago? Coming on 5, I think. I don't remember. It was a while ago. You said Zach when you meant to say Matt. My bad. All right. I'm human. Tommy. Tommy, 2 + 2. All right. You want to start getting, technical about things? 2 + 2, Tommy. Quick. Off the cuff. What do you got? Gonna throw comments at me. All right. Last at Piney. Yeah. So, well, Matt, if you're not there this year, hopefully me and you run into some competition somewhere. Burger King coming to KCON. Oh, damn it. Damn it. I literally just I literally, yeah, 2 + 2 is 7, Tommy. You're getting there. You're close. I literally just went to Burger King. My kid wanted something to eat, and I was driving by the King, got him some King. And they had hats all over, like on the chairs and the tables inside. And I meant to ask them for a hat, and I totally forgot. I wanted to rock a Burger King hat while I was doing this. I totally forgot to get one. It was the one where we had to drag that fucking duffel bag around. Yeah. Yeah, I remember that. Yeah. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, I do remember that because I honestly, I wasn't like the best shooter on that stage, but I was doing subpar, right? It was for my first competition, I was doing subpar. And as I have it in a video, as I'm like 2 steps from stepping into like the box where you hit the buzzer, a magazine falls out of my dump pouch, and then I take the 2 steps and hit the buzzer, and I got a 30-second penalty or minute, whatever it is, for not what the hell's the word I'm looking for here? Not retaining my magazine. Right there at the end. I was so pissed off. I'll go to 8 inches, believing the length of a combat bear. Yeah. You know, guy's bragging about what he was blessed with again. Bragging about what he was blessed with. Oh, yeah, you had to have it like over your. Yeah. Yeah. 10 seconds. 10 seconds for not retaining a mag? I thought it was more ridiculous than that. Either way, not how you wanted to end a stage, you know, dropping it 2 steps into finishing. So now I got the bag with a little zip cord, bungee cord on there that you pull and it seals it up, closes it nice and tight, so nothing falls out. You know what I'm talking about. But yeah, Mitten State's gonna be cool. KCON's gonna be a good one. I'm pumped. Thunder, always pumped for Thunder. Always pumped for Thunder. That was my first competition I ever dipped my toes in, so I'm always ready for a good time at Thunder. I didn't have a glove ball. I think the worst thing, the first KCON I went to, was the baseballs. And that, my friend, is where I became friends with Neil and Kyle, old Bolts and Holes, because I was terrible at it, right? I was terrible. And that was when Kyle like walked me over to the corner. He's like, "Hey man, I see you're struggling." I was like, "Yeah, I was getting ready to go home after the last stage. I'm struggling. I was on the phone with the old lady, like, I'm leaving here. I don't belong here." But that was when he like, put your rifle up against this post. You see where your red dot is. Put your finger there. Put your finger like this is your holdover. This is where your barrel and your red dot is. This is. And I was like, oh, okay. Because like, I'm not gonna lie, all right. When I first got into the thick of it in the competition era and shooting, I was like, you just put the dot on it. It's like Call of Duty. It don't matter if you're 5 yards or 50 yards. Put the dot on it. I was wrong. All right. I've learned a lot in my years of competition shooting. Height over bore is not a myth. It is very real. So you got to figure that shit out. I'll be back for Tundra. My man. My man. Actually, Tommy, I've been meaning to tell you if I know K-Bash is coming up soon here. I don't know if you'll be up this way anytime before then, but if you are, you definitely have to let me know so I can give you some ammo, my good man. So you need to stay in touch with your boy, which you already do, and I thank you very much for that. 10 minutes before we all drove home. Yes, that is where we officially met. I knew you as the guy with the puppy at Thunder. And yeah. And then I walked up to you. I said, "You Tommy Slav?" And you looked at me, you go, "Yeah." We shook hands like men. We've been bros ever since. Ready to crush some Modelo's with y'all at Thunder. I'm ready to hydrate, to be prepared, and to win. All right. I might throw back 1 or 2 Voodoo Rangers, but nothing excessive. Might just, take it easy. Have a nice time. Salute to you, my good man. I'll have Pops meet up. Whatever you gotta do. I gotta do something. I got a nice brick to hand off to you before you go to K Bash if we can make that happen. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to give you a nice hefty a whole box, I guess, when I see you at KCON. Thanks, John Casafana. I feel bad. Who's John Casafana? Should I know this man? I'm sorry. Yeah, questions, man. What's going on? Like, give me something. Let's talk about something else besides me talking about all of it. Let's see. I don't know what else to talk about. I'm just excited about winning my new pistols, like I said. Excited to start getting into the full swing of competition. Um, I don't know, man. I'm just pumped. Like winter's almost gone. Thank you. Now it's time to get out there and get silly with it. I was debating on buying new shoes for competition, but mine are just fine. I'm just gonna roll with last year's shoes. Uh really, like I said, contemplating the baseball guy. Really contemplating on swapping the CZ for the Walther. Don't know. What match am I pumped for the most? KCON. It's always been KCON. Don't get me wrong, I love Thunder just because Thunder's like a special place for me, but I love KCON. KCON is like it's in my head what I uh what's the word I'm looking for here? Like if you were to ask me, like, what's a perfect match? Like what do you think is a great match? It's like a little bit of everything KCON has. Like, you got you're running, you're moving around, you got your hard shots, you got just, difficulty doing physical stuff, but not too much, not crazy. Like you climb in the wall and you're shooting shit. They make you do pistol stuff one-handed. You got to shoot targets you can barely see. That to me is fun, right? It's not just an open bay with some net walls and you're like, okay, run around these mesh walls and shoot some cardboard. It's it's everything that challenges you and makes you feel like, damn, that was that was that was rough. The Grail. All right. Don't get me wrong. K Bash is a blast. It's a good time. All right. It's a very good time. Match wise, KCON's got it. K Bash is a fantastic time. It's a decent match. But that match, it's like, I mean, it's fun, right? Don't get me wrong. I'm not bashing the bash. I love the bash. But for one, KCON's a lot easier for me to get to. It's a lot easier to travel to. It's a lot cheaper. And it's just it pushes you. It makes you feel like you suck after you shoot some things. But I'm hoping next year I can make it down to K Bash again. It's just yeah, I don't know. First year I went, spent a lot of money, a lot of vacation time. Um last year didn't have the vacation time. This year overtime sucked. Didn't really have the money to be like, yeah, I'm going. Next year, even if I just got to fly down and hang out, I'm going to do that at least. There you go. Bash is the experience. KCON is the challenge. I like that. I like that. Yeah, like K Bash is like the Burning Man of AK events, where like KCON is like a Slayer concert of AK events. Yeah, yeah, we'll do it like that. We'll do it like that. I like that. Six tortas. Um, yeah, man. I don't know. I'm pumped for every event, honestly, that I go to this year. And let me tell you guys, I don't know if you know about the Gunfighter Gauntlet, but that like KCON's still a lot more challenging, but Gunfighter Gauntlet is pretty badass. If you guys have never been to Iowa to the Brownells like shooting facility, the range, it is amazing. It is a badass range. Like every bay has like airplane hangars like over it, like a huge amount of shade, and it is badass. It is if I won the lottery, that would be what my range would look like. It is awesome. It is awesome. Awesome range. Never had a bad Slayer show. Dude, I'm saying. I'm saying. I've only been to one Slayer show. I've been to 2 Gwar shows, and they were awesome. I'm hoping I get approved for Gunfighter. Gunfighter's awesome, dude. It is, and that prize table is wild. It's no K-Bash prize table, but it's pretty sweet. Sleep in my car probably if I get the A. What's an A? You don't have to sleep in your car, dude. I always got a room available. I'm pumped though. Like K-Bash is, I'm not gonna be there, but it's always good seeing how crazy and fun it is. Even, you live vicariously through people. K-Con's gonna be awesome. Gunfighter Gauntlet is gonna be awesome. Thunder is gonna be awesome. It's looking like a good year. Mitten State is like getting better every time I go, so that's always a good time. Approved, right? Gotcha. Tommy, if you get approved, buddy, I got you. You know that. Come on now. Yeah, I'm more worried about this damn local thing where I got to carry 50-pound sandbags around and run a mile. Not looking forward to that. Not looking forward to that at all. And you know what? Hey, if Jamie doesn't run a mile in 12 minutes, which I should be able to do, right? Every red-blooded American should be able to move a mile in 12 minutes, you would hope. But I'm not killing myself to do it. I'm out there to shoot, damn it. Not get my fitness game on, but it probably wouldn't hurt, before KCON to get the endurance up a little bit. I need to get my fat ass out there and start running. That's the problem. Oh, get the hell out of here, Zach, you son of a bitch. Really? I just found out I have like a gym playlist on my Spotify for when I'm at the gym, right? And I've been hearing this Slaughter to Prevail song for the longest time, and I kept thinking it was Slipknot until like the other day I was working out and I looked down at my phone as it was playing. I was like, oh wait, this isn't Slipknot? Oh my God. So oops on my part. I hate running. I was built to fight, not run. That's what I'm saying. I don't run from the fight. I'm staying on my ground. You know what I'm talking about? Brownells managed on Practice Score. It's on Practice Score. It's been sold out like for a while. I think I can't even remember when the hell the tickets went on sale. It's not till August, maybe. Oh, you and the kid are going. Awesome dad. Awesome dad. Oh, can't forget about Slav Fest, dude. October, Slav Fest. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, when is the Brownhouse match now? Now I gotta look. Now I gotta check this out. Brownells Gunfighter Gauntlet. They really don't like do a good like. You think Brownells would post more about it? They did like a couple years ago. What year is this? 25. Trying to think of when the hell this was. August. Well, that's Caleb talking about it in August. I think it's in August. I don't know. It's gonna be awesome. Zach wants to go to Slapfest. We talk KCON. What do you want to talk about KCON? What? Talk about it. What? What's up? What? You got a question? Comments? Concerns? Let's talk about it. I'm here. It's still open. No way. Tommy's on the wait list. Hold on. I gotta look at Practice Score through my phone because I don't know my password. It's saved in my phone, but I can't look at it on my computer. 1 second. Wait. Hold on. Nope, that's Thunder. My bad, wrong one. It is September 5th and 6th. Yeah, all the squads are full, but you can get on a wait list. About Slavfest, we will talk at KCON. Oh, got it. Yeah, I don't know which one you're looking at, H-Town, because I just looked at my phone and it is full, dude. But if you I think Joe runs their Instagram page, you can try and get on the wait list. It's a fantastic facility. Amazing. And then you get to go to the Brownells building. Like, that's pretty cool. There's a lot of cool shit in there. You know what's really cool about that? Like, if you want to order something, they got like a row of computers if they don't have it on the floor, and you just order it. And then they have like people run in the back room and get you your stuff and bring it out. It's pretty cool. I got on wait list. My man. That's what I'm talking about. It's awesome. If you can't make it this year, try to, squeeze it in next year because it is a good time. It's a pain in the ass, but it's a good time. Sounds good, Tommy. Tommy, that sounds great. That sounds great, Tommy. I really like that. I'm an idiot. Been bragging, rambling on for an hour now. I appreciate you guys hanging out. This was just me trying to burn some time, get something going, see if I can get anybody in here. And you guys are amazing. I figured nobody had a lot of crazy plans on a Thursday night. I don't. I just got to get ready to go to the range tomorrow. I got some corrosive ammo. Some Serbia's or former Yugoslavia's finest corrosive ammo. I'm blasting all of it through an M70. And then, like, because I see it all the time on the Reddit, like, oh my God, I just shot corrosive ammo. What do I do? It's like, you clean it. What are you talking about? Calm down. So I'm going to go through the ifs and ands about the corrosive ammo, what to do, what not to do. It's hopefully it's a decent video. I don't think it'll be out this weekend. I think I'll have to take a week to edit some shit. It'll be out next weekend. But yeah, corrosive ammo, relax. It's not the end of the world. Later, amigos. H-Town, my man. Thank you for coming by, buddy. I appreciate you. I will talk to you soon, buddy. Pee in the chamber. Yes, that's exactly what I hear that. I hear that a lot. So I don't know how I'm gonna figure that out on video, but we're gonna work on it. Matt's out of here. Thank you, buddy. Former Yugo is solid because most likely the Croatians were the ones doing the work. I just know a guy who that's how he always used to say it. When I'm like, where are you from? He's like, Serbia, former Yugoslavia. And I'm like, oh, okay. But that's how he gets down. But anyways, I don't know. I'm not going to keep bragging or chatting your guys' ears off. We've been at this for an hour. And like I said, I appreciate you guys. I just wanted to jump in here, have some fun, see if you guys had anything to talk about. I'm on the road with a new gun. Still can't shoot it. Wait, hold on. I'm on the road with a new gun. I still can't shoot it till I get home. It's like blue balls. You got it on you right now. You're just looking at it. You can only look at it. You can't have fun with it. I know the feeling, dude. Mine's literally 5 blocks away at a gun store, and I'm waiting for my approval for my background check. But when I get it, there will be a post of my new Echelon. I'm hoping they call me tomorrow. I went there yesterday to fill it out. So I'm thinking tomorrow I'll be cleared. But then they got another one coming next week that I won today. So your boy might be on a list. Your boy might be on a list soon because this every other week a new pistol getting, it's kind of crazy. Desk pop. Yeah, if you're driving, no, don't. Never mind. I was going to suggest something stupid. I was going to say just hold that bad boy out the window. Just let it go off. Somebody will just think it's a tire. You know what I'm saying? But don't do that. Don't do that. That's wrong. All right? That is wrong. That is a negligent discharge. Do not do that. But yeah, I don't know. But I love you guys. Thanks for hanging out. I think I'm gonna go ahead and call this one. It's been a good time. Hopefully I see all you fellows sooner than later. Tommy, my guy, get a hold of me. Zach, can't wait to see you in your long, luscious hair. Matt, buddy, it's good talking to you. Hope you have a good move and everything goes smoothly for you. I'll see you soon, hopefully, before you know it. H-Town already left. He's my guy. Craig already left. He's a good dude. You guys are all fantastic. You guys are all fantastic. Thanks for hanging out with me. It's a badge of honor. But yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna cut this one. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for being cool. I got to get ready for the range tomorrow. The corrosive ammo video. Do some shooting with this CZ. I also got a special package from my guy Davrinoff. But you guys will see that. I'll post about that tomorrow on Instagram after I leave the range. But yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Texas is gonna be great. It'd be cool if it wasn't so damn hot, you know? If it wasn't so damn hot. Word. But yeah, I don't know. Gonna be some Zastava shooting, some CZ shooting, bringing out all the non-American firearms and having a good time with them tomorrow. So look out for the post. Got something new from Davrinoff coming out tomorrow. I'm gonna post about, brag about, have fun with. But you guys all have a good night. Zach, drive safely. I appreciate you guys coming here. Maybe we'll do this more often. Why not? Well, it'd have to be Fridays. My work schedule's crazy, but that's another story. Yeah, thanks, you guys. Appreciate you. Like, share, podcast, all that fun stuff. And be on the lookout for new episodes. We got Matt from KCON coming up, Dan from DLD, Neil's going to be back on, and my guy Paul will join me later when he's not at the movies. So have a good night. Appreciate you guys. I'll see you later.